All right, let's have some fun, team. Yes, indeed. Yo, we got Brian. We got Lucky Pal here. We got Pat coming on in. We got Germany, USA, and Canada all represented. Look at this. Frost is on the list as well. Patricia, wicked to have you for your very first class. This is my favorite thingy in the world, and I love this. Sunday, we get to have some fun here. Okay, team. I'm Steve Klinberg-Nodge. I'm coming to you live from Treaty 7 territory right here in Western Canada on the eastern edge of the Rocky Mountains in a place called Kinstis, also known as Calgary. Calgary, Canada. Alrighty. So now we got the geography out of the way. Let's get the biking underway. First things first, we're starting off in this warm-up at resistance level 1. So complete flat road, no resistance on the dial whatsoever, just legs in motion. Want those knees tracking directly forward and back, not dropping out to the side, not crisscrossing in, just good, wholesome, direct knee-ness, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, sits bones, those bony protrusions at the base of your pelvis, get those worked into the widest part of your saddle. Here, just kind of wiggle them around, make sure that they're connected into the right spot. Again, check in on those knees, on those hips, make sure nothing is feeling grindy or out of place. And now take your attention down to your ankles and your feet. Heels of our feet should be dropped down so that the feet are flat and parallel to the floor throughout the whole pedal stroke. We want to keep the heel down so that the posterior chain of muscles throughout the whole back of our legs and up into our backs is kept nice and elongated. It allows for a more powerful pedal stroke, both on the push and on the opposing pull. So we get a better pull stroke, push stroke, and everything all through the whole 360-degree tracking of the pedal stroke. Also, it helps us prevent injury by keeping the muscles nice and long. Alrighty, Grona, yo, look at this. Okay, USA, Denmark, Finland, Germany, Canada, we got this. Alrighty, team. So I've given us a big warm-up today. We're taking 5 minutes for the warm-up. We're about halfway there. And then we're going to go into 3 different pace setting opportunities. We're going to start at resistance level 2, 105 RPM for a pace setting. If you have wattage tracking on your bike, if you've got a power meter, take a look at your power output and keep that number in mind. And then we're going to go for a pace set at resistance level 3, and then a pace set at kind of a midway point, resistance level 2.5. We're going to take the one that gave you the most power output, or if you don't have a power meter, the one that made you feel like you're like, holy smokes, I can sustain this, but this is just like, that's what we want to lock into, because later on in the class, we're going to go for a 20-minute segment of FTP endurance at that functional threshold power for 20 minutes later on in the class. Alrighty, team, let's get with it. Shake it out a little bit. Oh, legs are in motion, resistance level 1. Woo. Shake it forward, shake it back, open up that spine, open up that chest, open up those shoulders a little bit, and then crunch over the front to open across your back. And then open up here, across the front, across the pectoral muscles. Breathe in and exhale. Big exaggerated breath in one more time. And exhale. You know what, we gotta get one more of those in. Nice, oh, shake that, neutralize it. Go for 3 big arm rolls or arm swings here, keeping the shoulder blades down and away from the ears throughout the whole thing. That's nice. Okay, one arm across, hold on to the tricep. We're gonna get a bit of a shoulder stretch, a tricep stretch, and then we're gonna rotate our body towards the extended arm, sucking in our belly button as we do, and exhaling to get a little bit of a twist. Nice protected twist through the upper body, and back to neutral. Repeat on the other side. And back to neutral. Team, hinge at the hips, come on down onto those handlebars. Nice light fingers, elbows down and in. We're still at resistance level 1 right now. We're gonna take about 60 seconds to get ourselves into a resistance level 2 zone at 105 RPM. And then I'm putting a 2-minute clock on for our first pace setting opportunity. Alrighty, fingers light, center of the palm into the handlebars wherever it is nice and comfortable. As I've been saying over the last number of weeks, I encourage us to get slightly forward every month from where we were before. So we're not in full tuck zone, but far enough forward on the handlebars that the spine can be extended with sits bones still on the widest part of the saddle. Elbows in, chest open and forward, and the center of mass of the chest should be over top of the front of the pedal stroke or even a little bit ahead. All right, team, find resistance level 2, yellow zone RPM, 105 RPM is our goal for 2 minutes. Let's go. If you do have a power meter, I want you to take a look at it a couple of times throughout this 2-minute segment. Take a look at, kind of get a feel for what your average wattage is. Now, as I commonly explain, power output measured in watts is a function of our force times our velocity. Here on the bike, our force is more or less our resistance level. So the higher the resistance is that we crank onto the bike, the higher that force function there. Our velocity is our rotational velocity, our RPMs, our pedal stroke rate. The faster we pedal, the higher that portion goes. And when each of those factors increases, power output goes up. If you increase both of those, power output goes way up. That's the purpose of today, is finding the balance point that gives us the fastest pedal stroke alongside the highest resistance that we can maintain for a long duration. So, right now, we're at resistance level 2, slight incline, normal endurance zone, but getting the heart rate going. You can hear my breath. We're in a cardio zone. Looking really good there, lucky pal. Brian, as always, right on target. Frost, good speed. Yeah, Grona. Yes, with the 105s. So 105 RPM R2, that is fast and should be good power output for you. There we go, that's the clock. Yeah. You can slow the pedal stroke for a moment, grab a little water if you need. Increase resistance up to R3. So, this will be pace set number 2. Resistance level 3, power zone. Our resistance is going up, but our RPMs are going down a bit. I want to see us somewhere in the 85 to 90 range, RPM-wise, resistance level 3. Again, if you have a power meter, great, you can see this with clarity, what your wattage is doing. If you don't have a power meter, your body is a really good tell of how hard you're working. Okay, let's go for this. 2 minutes on the clock. Resistance level 3, 85 to 90 RPM. If you find yourself overclocking and going faster than 90 RPM, try a little bit of adjustment and see if you can maintain slightly higher resistance, even if that means if you drop your cadence ever so slightly down to 90. Basically, we're just playing to see what gives us the biggest power output. Again, if you don't have a power meter, all cool. Because I'm already getting pretty Oh yeah. Our body is remarkably fine-tuned to figuring out how hard we're working in a physical sense. So just take some focus and go, wait, is this super beastly? Can I maintain this? When Steve says 20-minute FTP test coming up towards the end of class, can I maintain this power output right now? Oh, maybe not. All right, I'm gonna try it with a slightly different cadence, slightly lower resistance maybe. Looking good, team. Looking good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Team, how was that feeling? For me, R3 was a bit much. R3 was more than I could sustain. Yeah. Yeah, Frost. Yeah, Grona. Yeah, Lucky Pal. Okay. Find a midway between R2 and R3. So reduce your resistance slightly. We want to find 95 RPM at a minimum here. Owen, good to see ya. Good to see you for your very first class. I'm Steve, welcome on in. Oh yeah. Glad you saw the emojis. All right, team. Resistance 2, but add a little bit. Or take a little bit off your R3. Find resistance 2.5. Yeah. Okay, we're going for 2 minutes on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, boost. Again, this is all about finding that balance for power output. Find the highest resistance that you can maintain at the highest cadence for the highest power output. So again, delicate balance. For me, I know that it's going to be something like 100 RPM at a resistance 2.5. Right now I'm going to play with my resistance levels and my cadence just a little bit to see if I can find it. Yeah, team. Body position so important here. Fingers nice and light on those handlebars. Elbows down and in. So Owen, seeing that this is your first class, all right, you found the emojis. The big number above the line of emojis is your RPMs, your revolutions per minute. Good to see you coming in from Ireland. That is rad. Your RPMs are a 3-second average and are remarkably accurate. So use those as your guide. Find something in a yellow zone, which will be 90 to 109 RPM. And then our resistance levels, R1 is flat road. Resistance level 2, bit of an incline endurance zone. Resistance level 3, power zone. Resistance level 4, big mountain climb. Team, 10 more seconds here. And boom. 2-minute clock on. Resistance goes way up. R4, rise up out of the saddle. 2-minute clock here. This is mainly, let's call this recovery, R4 recovery. Yeah, this is a reset for the body. We're not looking for max power right now. This is just looking ahead at the fact that we've got a 20-minute functional threshold power challenge ahead of us in about, 6-7 minutes. So right now, giving the body something different. But hey, do this portion for science too. How does it feel? You think you could take R4 out of the saddle 20 minutes and do more power output, cover more ground in that 20 minutes than you could at R2 in the saddle at 105? Science-wise, likely not, but if you are strong, big muscle, big leg, then yeah, sure. Right now, you might be peeling out the wattage. And again, even if you don't have a power meter connected to your bike, your body is very good at judging how hard you are working right now, how much power you're putting out. So go off of that. If it feels like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so exhausted, it means big power output. Get back in the saddle, still R4, 2 minutes, right here, in the saddle, blue zone RPM, heavy muscle, yeah. Team, looking ahead, in about 90 seconds, we're gonna reduce our resistance all the way down to flat road R1. We're gonna go through 2 30-second speed race checks, just to get the blood flowing. Then, we're gonna give ourselves 2 minutes to just chill and prepare, pedaling through at whatever pace in resistance level 1. Then we're hitting 20 minutes of functional threshold power, which means we want to match our highest resistance with our highest cadence for what we can sustain for 20 minutes. Not easy, not about just lollygagging around. It is about taking that pace and pushing it. So we've set the pace in multiple factors already today. For me, a little bit above resistance level 2, my normal resistance level 2, and trying to maintain 100 to 105 RPM. That's gonna give me my max sustainable power output. For you, it might be at resistance level 3 and a green zone RPM. It might be at R2, 105. Whatever you found work the best to be sustainable, but yet push you earlier in this class. Alrighty, team. Resistance level 1. 30-second race coming up here on the board. This is just for fun, just for speed. Resistance level 1, engage the core to stabilize the body. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boost it. Stabilize that body with the core. Ooh, elbows down and in, we're halfway there. Yeah, team. Yes, Owen, wicked stuff. Lucky pal. Loving it. Oh, Frost, Corona, Brian. Seasoned pros right there. Boom. Woo. That was blazing. Grab a little water. We're gonna do that one more time. Oh yeah, team. Alrighty. Another 30-second race coming up. Still resistance level 1. All about speed, all about stability, all about movement. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it, team. Yeah. Focus in. This level of focus. This level of beautiful body position. Of extended spine. Of core stability. Of stability on the hips, the ankles. Keeping the heels drop down. Breathing. This is what we're looking for throughout the FTP challenge. Yeah, that, again, beastly team. Oh, and look at that red zone. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, we've got 1 minute and 45 seconds to just chill and to get ready. When we hit the top of the 20-minute FTP challenge, which again is just over 90 seconds away, I don't want us to be having to adjust our resistance or adjust our cadence. I want to already be there. We're not starting from zero. This isn't like a flag on the start line that we start from nothing and go through. I want us to be in motion already so that that full 20 minutes is exactly what we need it to be. We need it to be the highest cadence, the highest resistance paired up for what we can do throughout that 20 minutes. Push the envelope, push yourself. Take a screenshot if you like of your stats at the beginning of this. If you've got Motosumo Premium, you'll get to see your stats in perpetuity afterwards. But I want us to be in that headspace. We're going 4 5-minute clocks, 4 5-minute clocks, back to back to back, for 20 minutes. Do adjustments as you need throughout this process to just keep yourself going at the highest power output possible. Again, if you have a watt meter, great, you can use that to see exactly what your output is. If you don't have a watt meter, just go off of how hard am I working. That is going to be really functional. All right, team. 25 seconds out. Find your resistance level. Find your pace. Find a little bit of water. Find your body position. Again, for me, I'm going a little bit above my resistance level 2. I'm trying for 100 to 105. Spine elongated. First clock, now. Yeah. Sits bones on widest part of the saddle. 360-degree, beautiful pedal stroke. Sure, we've already worked out for 22 minutes, but this is the freshest we're gonna feel throughout this whole FTP endo. Looking really good, team. Seeing some trends emerge already. Oh, and that 95 is great. Lucky pal, loving that. Brian, I'm liking seeing what you're doing at that higher resistance level. And 94, 95 cadence. Frost and Grona and I all seem to be going with a slightly higher cadence, slightly lower resistance. But I know for me, I am still slightly above my regular resistance level 2. Love seeing the individualized approaches here, team. Gotta breathe throughout this. We're burning through power. Oxygen is what sustains this energy expenditure. Calm body, calm breath. Wipe sweat, hydrate, do whatever you need whenever you need. Yeah, team. Breathe. We are 1/8 of the way through. Check your body position, butt to toes, butt to nose. Anything that needs to be adjusted, make those adjustments. Yeah. Owen looking really good there. Loving it, lucky pal. Okay, for me, I'm gonna try the slightest increase on my resistance level. 1% increase, that's it. Yeah, team. Focus in. I know I'm speaking less than normal. It's by design. Trying to keep us focused. I know it's working for Frost and Grona. Y'all are looking good there. Oh yeah, Brian. Hey, and Brian, congrats on your 200th class the other day. That is rad, such a huge milestone. Wicked, wicked work. Clock number 2, here we go. We're a quarter of the way done. Stay focused in through the transition. Extend the spine. The purpose of which is partly to make sure there's enough room in your core for the diaphragm to move, chest to expand, for breath to be supported. And partly because this center of mass over top of the front of your pedal strokes is way more efficient than being way back here. Back here, you're relying on smaller muscle groups, especially hip flexors. Bring forward. Better push, better pull. A tuck position is not just about being aerodynamic. It's about having that center of mass further forward. Adjustments as you need. For me, my cadence was flagging. So I just brought back my resistance a slight bit so I can bring up my cadence and find a better balance. Yeah, team. 3/8 of the way done. Look at that, team. I bet you in the next, before the end of this clock, we collectively, as a team, are gonna hit 100 kilometers. I love century milestones. We might even be hitting 2,000 calories burned already together. This is fat burning mayhem. Muscle building, cardio building too. Yeah, team. Yes, lucky pal. Heels drop down. Drop those heels rather than pointing the toes so that you keep the calves engaged, hamstrings engaged. Big muscle groups. Elbows down and in. Spine long. Sweat dripping. Nice, lucky pal. Yeah, Grona. Brian, how's that feeling at the 98? Fire, good. Keep pushing and pulling. We're nearing on the 100-kilometer mark together. And the halfway mark through this FTP. Yeah! That's 100 km. Clock number 3. We're past the halfway mark, team. If you need to, just pedal it out for a second. Give your body a bit of a split-second break, and then right back in. Same thing could be done by pushing off the handlebars, keeping the legs in motion at the same speed. And same resistance level. And then back in. Looking great, Frost. Grono, those higher paces seem to do you so well. I'm glad you and Frost are both self-selecting that, the 105-ish range. I also find that's sort of my max power as well. Max sustainable power, I should say. I can sprint R3 and boost my watts, but I can't do that for 20 minutes. Can't do it for like 3 minutes. I'm so glad you're all here right now. Because if I was doing this on my own, you'd just see me going, I need this motivation. And there we are, north of 2,000 calories burnt together. Yeah, Brian. 3 minutes left in this clock and then another 5 minutes to go. 8 minutes total. But we're coming up on 5/8 of the way done. And after this, it's all cool down. So this is where we're putting the power. This is where we're putting the output. This is where we're putting the focus. 5/8 done right there. Push and pull. Bring those knees up and through. each pedal stroke. Yeah, lucky pal. Yeah, Patricia. Showing off from Germany, I love it. Owen, good stuff here. Yes, Ireland. Woohoo! Lucky pal, you got the jetpack going. Focus in. Even take a moment, if you like. Eyes gently closed. Mentally scan up and down your body. What ever so slight adjustments did you make? Maybe to the fingers, the palms, the elbows, the shoulders, the chest, the angle of your nose relative to the ground, your knees, your heels relative to your toe box. What adjustments help you feel more stable, more in control of this power? Float your eyes open whenever you like. In 30 seconds, we're about to cross into the final 5-minute clock. Ready for a team? Here we go. We're 3/4 of the way done. How you feeling? How does the breath feel? What do you need right now to make this your best effort in months? Do you need to increase your pace? Do you need to increase your resistance? Do you need to keep it exactly where it is? Because maintenance is 3/4 of the battle all the time. In everything in life. Progress doesn't exist without maintenance. Muscles don't get stronger and more useful without stretching and rest. Team, violet colored background right there, signifying 7 minutes left in this total class. We like to call it the peace and love times. Only 3.5 minutes left in this 20-minute FTP endo. Yeah, lucky pal. Check those sit bones, still on the widest part of the saddle. Wonderful consistency. Frost and Grown, I love it. Brian and Lucky Pal, incredible work at like every 2 minutes or so throughout this, slightly increasing your cadence. An upward climb is so commendable. Yeah, Brian. The final 8th is here. Just 2.5 minutes left. Every 30 seconds from now until the finish line, I want each of us to add something. Be a slight amount of resistance, slight amount of cadence, slight amount of focus. Whatever it is, Do your first edition now. Two minutes left. Check body, check spine. Second tiny addition. Do it now. Wow, Frost. Wow. Pull those pedal strokes through. Third tiny addition, now. Yeah, lucky pal. We're inside the final 50 seconds. Go for max. Final 30 seconds. Whatever you're gonna add, you're gonna find me in tuck. You're gonna increase your speed. This is the time. Pushing it to the finish line. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Resistance. 133.5 kilometers together in this class today. Take a look at your stats, screenshot if you like. Incredible work, team. We are at resistance level 1, flat road. Legs, keep them in motion. You can come off the handlebars with me if you like. Extend the spine, drop the shoulder blades. Take a few moments to try to get any blood to your brain so that you can speak. Recapture the breath. The rose-colored background letting us know we're in the final 2 minutes of our class together. This is all cool down from this point forward. Once you can, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth with pursed lips. One more. All right, team. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Pause the pedals so that they are parallel to the floor. Rise up slowly and gently. Drop the heels on both feet. Find your hands forward on the handlebars or elbows and forearms down onto the handlebars, whatever is good and comfy for you. And really just focus in on stretching the back of each leg by dropping those heels, protecting the knee, protecting the ankle joints though, by keeping it nice and soft and your body well supported through your hands. Flatten the back a little bit. When you're ready, find neutral with the upper body, pedal the other foot forward. Team, stretch it out. These FTP classes, you show off so well. Definitely stretch for at least a few extra minutes after this. Hydrate, take some good nutritious food in, lots of rest. Lucky pal, Patricia, Owen, Grona, Frost, Brian, such an absolute pleasure. I'll catch you soon.